Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker over here at Loess Hills Harley-Davidson in southwest Iowa. And check out what they have laid out for us today. This is a beautiful Street Glide Special in Prospector Gold, but with a heart of chrome. If you get on the Harley website, you can't get it with chrome. It's all blacked out. But this one has been chromed, among other things. Just a beautiful bike, California custom pipes, special windshield on the front, the shiny gloss on the dash. I love these bars. Check this out, chromed out front end, hand grips, all kinds of goodies. I like it. Halo lights. I wonder how I turn those on. Well, we'll look at those when we get back. But what a beautiful machine. And of course, as always, the big question is, what's better, a Street Glide or a Road Glide? And I need your answer to that. I've got a lot of time in a Street Glide Special even, but I've got very little time in a Road Glide. Now last week, they put us on a Road Glide CVO, and that was a lot of fun. I really had a good experience with that. But I want to know what you all think. Which one, Street Glide or Road Glide? All right, let's go take this hot rod for a ride. Wahoo! This has got that beautiful 114, all kinds of torque, 118 foot-pounds of torque. It's 160 Newton meters. These bars are interesting. I don't know what to think of those yet. Let's do a little spin here and see what happens. Love the sound. If you're in the market for a new or used Harley-Davidson, get yourself down here to Loess Hills Harley-Davidson in southwest Iowa. Listen to that thunder. I love it. This hot rod comes with the M8 114. That's 1,868 cubic centimeters. And boy, does it hop. You know what I like about the Street Glides? I love the gauges up high on the fairing. That is something that is more line of sight, easier for me to see. I love it. Boy, the pipes are just amazing on this thing. And that saddleman seat really holds you in spot. Let's see if we can make this light with everybody else. Today we did. Wahoo! Good thing for traffic or we'd be down the road. There is a gear indicator. At 60 miles an hour, we are tacking right about 2,100 RPM. Boy, this feels right. This just feels right. I like the handlebars. I like them a lot. This thing is far from stock, and the sound is just, wow, way out there. Y'all hear that? This is truly rolling thunder. Quite a bike, quite a bike. Pickup is fabulous. I did mention the gauges are up high. We've got the fuel gauge on the left, speedometer, tachometer, and then on the right, the voltmeter. There is a little LCD that has all kinds of little bit of information in that. We'll go through that here a little bit. The key thing it has is a gear indicator. I really like that. Then down below we've got the boombox system. That would be another difference between the Street Glide and the Road Glide. The boombox on the Street Glide is lower, the boombox on the Road Glide is up higher. I love the way this thing feels. You know, the sound on a Harley is so important, and this one really sings it right. Halloween is here. Wheelbase on this hot rod is 64 inches. That's 1,626 millimeters. Ground clearance is about 5.3 inches. That's about 135 millimeters. Weight with a full tank of fuel, 827 pounds or 375 kilograms. 49 millimeter bending valve forks on the front. Boy, that sound is something else. Turns like a champ. I love the clutches on any Harley-Davidson, especially these big ones. Harley is the king of the high torque V-twin, large friction zone, excellent feeling clutch. Just amazing, amazing. Hey, let's try the brakes. Whoa! Fabulous. Dual disc brakes on the front, 4-piston calipers. The rear has a single disc. Boy, the sound is just, it's thundering. It's just amazing. It's something I could listen to all day. It's a very pleasing exhaust note for sure. The motorcycle gods have been good to Harley, I'll tell you that right now. You know, 827 pounds, 375 kilograms, and this thing just handles like a hot rod. I mean, it's a real race bike. You know, we rode that Road Glide CVO last week, and that was otherworldly, to be honest. And this thing's right up there, pretty darn close, and I love the way this thing looks too. This is more traditional to my eye. Very nice, very nice. I like it. Wahoo! Listen to that thunder. Just gorgeous. Amazing sound. Absolutely amazing sound. It's music to my ears. I absolutely love it. That transmission is something else too, isn't it? This thing just jumps. That 114 really kicks it out. 118 foot-pounds of torque. I mean, that is just, and it's right there when you need it. Let's talk about how this thing rides. I'm sitting almost straight up and down. Yeah, I'd say I'm sitting straight up and down. The bars are farther away from me than a normal street glide, and they're also a bit higher because of these handlebars that they put on. And I'm okay with that. I like that. My hips and knees are level. My feet are ahead of my knees. Beautiful. I love these running boards too. Let's talk about how this thing handles. Well, it's a heavy motorcycle, so it will be a beast to push around in the garage, but the center of gravity is low. Let's open the helmet and get a better sound there. I just love the sound. In your driveway or a parking lot like this, it just handles like a charm. You know, it all goes back to that Harley Davidson clutch. You know, extra wide friction zone, loads of torque, very easy to do, very easy to handle. Jumping out of the parking lot and heading down the normal city roads, not a problem at all on this bike. I love it. And of course, 2-lane block tops, this thing would eat that stuff alive. And how about interstate? Well, it's a street glide special. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. What a motorcycle it is. If you're in the market for a new or used Harley Davidson, get yourself down here to Loess Hills Harley Davidson, exit 35, I-29, Southwest Iowa. They've got about 200 bikes on site, 100 in this building and 100 in the back building at least that many. They've really got quite a selection. Check these out here. These are all used bikes out here. Quite the collection of new bikes on the inside there too. Let's buzz around here and see what we can see. Look at this. Road Glide 3 right there. Isn't that amazing? I love the color. Today I think we will park over here just for the fun of it. Very interesting motorcycle. They've done a lot to this one. It's got the 114 M8. That's about 1,868 cubic inches. That's 118 foot-pounds of torque, about 160 Newton meters. But this has got the heart of chrome. So they've got the Prospector Gold with the heart of chrome. Harley doesn't sell it like this, but they've done it themselves. And I kind of like it. Now here are those beautiful pipes. I think they're California Customs. I'm not sure. If I got that wrong, I'll put it down below. But just look at those things. I mean, the sound out of this was just unbelievable. The bars were very interesting to me. I don't think I've ridden anything like this before with the mirrors down here and the fairing like that. If you had bars like that on your bike, you know, comment below and tell us what you think about that. But it's really quite a machine. The Saddleman seat, you know, the chromed out kit, the Rockford Fosgate speakers. I want to show you something, by the way, while we're thinking of that. Check this out. There's an amp down here. I think these are for this amp is for the rear speakers. One touch lever to get in and out of the bags. And then I think there's another amp in here for these speakers up front. So really quite a machine. I'm just thoroughly impressed with this. Look at that rear end. Something else to point out here. Check out those taillights. They got the Harley Halo lights. I think those are on the front as well. Oh yes, look at that. Just gorgeous. Let's turn on a blinker and see how that looks. I like that. I like that. There it is on the rear. So that's your taillight, blinkers. Look at that, isn't that cool? Everything all in one. Of course, this also has a 6-shooter transmission, and they've got this chromed on the end also. Wow, I love it. Check out these running boards, the pedals, the bars. They've chromed out the front end. Gigantic dual disc brakes on the front. Check that out. I love those wheels. I think those are called Prodigy black lacquered wheels. Just a gorgeous thing. The front tire is a 130/60/19. The rear, see if we can get a look at that, is a 180/55/18. Maybe we can get a better look over here. But just look at that. Just a monster of a tire. That whole rear end is just a thing of beauty, isn't it? And my friends, this is where you buy your Harley Davidson. Loess Hills HD.com. Give those guys a call. Tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. What a beautiful thing this is, isn't it? Well, what else have we got here? We've got the Clockworks windshield in the front, LED lighting, these Harley add-on blinkers, the chrome front end. We talked about the brakes and the wheels already. Saddleman seat, Rockford Fosgate speakers, front and back with amps. The stretch bags, because it is a special. Just all kinds of neat things there. The glossed out inner fairing, check that out. Let's take a look at this while we're up here. So, check this all out. Just a thing of beauty. The boombox system with a 6.5-inch screen. It's a touch screen, very easy to use. I always put it on navigation. There we go, there's our map of the area. I like to tell people that this system is both simple for somebody like myself, but also complex. You know, it's simple in that somebody like me, you know, I get on a bike like this, all I want to do is use the navigation, the phone, or the music. So there's your music, there's your phone, no phone connected, and of course there's your nav. I love it. And then down here you've got the direction the bike's facing, time, things like that. Jumping up here, information button. This little button right here controls this LCD down here. So if you take a look at that, we've got FR, that's front tire pressure, rear tire pressure, odometer, trip A, trip B, and then range, I believe that is. I like it. I like it a lot. Traction control button, horn, high-lows with a flash to pass button, intercom, left turn signal, home button for this thing. What happens when you push that? It goes home. Very nice. And then look at this, cruise control, a real cruise control. You push it in to turn it on, push it down to set it, push it up to resume. Jumping over to this side, hazard lights, start button, on off switch, left right blinker, return button for this thing here. Let's push that and see what happens. Well, I guess we're ready there. And then a joystick, of course. Other things up here, look at this. Put your phone in there, there's USB. Very nice. I like that a lot. They've also got this flush mount gas cap. I think that's something Loess Hills adds to their motorcycles. Just very well done. Very well done. I love that. I just love that whole thing in chrome. Just a beautiful thing. So just to give you a little contrast, this is a Street Glide Special right here. Now this bike comes from Harley only in chrome. Loess Hills has pushed this into black. Isn't that neat? Maybe we'll ride that one next week. Very interesting bike on its own right. It's got the stretch bags, probably the LED lighting on the front end. Yes, and then instead of chrome, it's all blacked out, and I do like that. Very well done on their part. Very well done. You know, I love these bags, by the way. You know, you can take them off. They're one touch. So back to the big question when it comes to these motorcycles: road glide versus street glide. Like I said, I've got a lot of time behind a street glide fairing. I've got very little time behind a road glide fairing. I would like to know what you all think is better. I need more time on a road glide. That's what I think. I do love these street glides. I've done a lot of rain traveling and things like that, and they work very well. I'd like to know that for sure with a road glide. Maybe somebody can help me out. Any ideas? Too subtle? Anyway, life is good. Life is good. Hey, so tune in next week because I never know what Loess Hills is going to have for me. This was kind of a surprise. We've been trying to get to this one for quite a while, but tune in next week to see what they have us on. I think I'll do my best to get us on that one. That's kind of a cool one, isn't it? I love the black. I just love the way that looks. However, you just never know with these guys, right? Hey, if you're in the market for a new or used Harley Davidson, get yourself down here to Loess Hills Harley Davidson, Southwest Iowa, where the beautiful Loess Hills are, or go to loesshillshd.com. Those guys can help you out. Tell them Fuzzy Biker sent you. Now, it's a beautiful day down here in Iowa. We're in 10th of October. I think I'm gonna hop on my bike and try to get some miles in. Life is good. Get yourselves out there and ride, my friends. Wahoo!